What's up, everybody? Playing a little Lotus Control here. This is the TuRnZ version with the Discontinuity. It is not a pleasant hand. I'm gonna keep it though. Maybe we'll draw a land. LoTuZ. If I were you, I'd take the charm all day. Perfect. Got the land. Oh, well, look at that. That's what I would have done anyways. Thanks. It is nice, isn't it? Now I have land. Why are you saying good game? Fuck is that? Can't remember what that does. Whenever opponent discards a card, create a zombie. We'll discard a land, add that. Okay. Now we're just gonna do a little bit of this. A little bit of that. And we're probably gonna draw cards so we can get more land. Start ending turns. Taking names. Gifted Etherborn. I don't give a rat's asshole about that card. That is one of my favorite cards to play against because it is, how do you say, it's so easy. I think we're definitely going to get the discontinuity thing going here. This is where the magic happens, right? Could just play charm though. What kind of land do we got? What kind of land do we got? I mean, we still have charm up. I mean, charm's pretty good right now. I don't need to end their turn yet. What does that do? Comes at 3/3. Well, they ain't doing that yet anyway. Let's just get the, let's just hold up charm for now. We can end their turn later. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait because they look like they might have something going there. I mean, we could discontinue that, but I don't really want to. I think I want to use this and that. Kill that. Go to the Lotus Field. Down. Stack these two. I feel like he's got like a murderous ride or something like that going on over there. Yeah. I mean, we could just end the turn there, right? That way we could still hold up charm. This deck is, how do you say it, it's so much fun. Because now what the sweet thing is we can just start smacking them with Call of the Storm Giants and then untapping for 6. It's just amazing. What is that? At the beginning of each end step, an opponent discards a card this turn, you lose a blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay, so that's what he's trying to do. I mean, I don't really want to counter that, but I probably want to get rid of it. Can we stop drawing lands? Like, that's good. That's very good. Okay. So we're gonna do a little bit of this. Just gonna wipe this thing. I don't want that on the board. Alright, play down the Field of Ruin. You're probably going to draw cards here unless he plays something big. No, I don't want that. Why can't we do... Oh, it's gotta be blue, blue, white. I don't have any whites, do I? But I don't want to use it for that. 2 mana left, that's just... Alright. Okay. What kind of deck are we playing here? We're playing like some kind of discard deck, right? Ugh. I'm not good for it until the Hullbreaker this game. Purple Hole feels pretty good. I don't know, he didn't really do a lot. Yeah, he did that, he does have that card. Purple Hole would get that. Right? Target non-permanent. So that could be good. This Trawler's pretty good against these kind of decks that I can gain. Anything where I gain cards. I feel like... I don't think Rest in Peace is what we want. Oops. Maybe 1 Stifle, 1 more card. Veto feels decent, because he was doing a little bit of... It was like creatures, Planeswalkers, discard spells. I didn't really see a lot. Maybe 1 Veto. Maybe 2 Vetoes. Get rid of 1 more card, maybe... I don't know. Maybe 1 Doomskar. I don't want to like change too much because we dominated in that game. We also did get the turn 3 Teferi, I believe. I can't remember, but I feel like we did. Wasn't a plan, but it kind of just happened. This is fine. Be nice if we get a Lotus Field. There goes a Protector, I'm guessing. No, it takes the Stifle. Didn't want to get stifled again, huh? Why am I drawing on my Field of Ruins? Like, come on now. Like, there's 2 of them in the deck. I've drawn on both games now. Okay, we're definitely going there. So we want to be able to hold up Charm after this. We'll draw cards. He does not have any cards left, does he? What the fuck is that? What was that? Each player discards a non-land card? I didn't have any non-land cards. He also has to play the Strict Protector ability. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We'll play Field of Ruin next turn. And Doomskar, I mean, I think we're just gonna... We're gonna hold on this. I feel like this is a pretty good matchup for us once we get stabilized. Oh, he's already doing that, okay. I didn't realize he could do that quickly. Okay. Well. Does he have Death Touch? No. No blocks. Well then maybe we do wanna schedule the Doomskar here. Yeah, maybe like Charm's not that great for countering right now. Maybe we just want to have a bunch of cards in our hand. Ooh, that's good. Well, here's something we could do. That's 3 man. Okay. Well, that's good. Let's just go ahead and do this because I don't want to keep dealing with that. And we'll get a probably a blue. play another Protector? No, let's just get this down. Let's get that big boy down. Alright, that's pretty good. I mean, we're not going to block this thing, so let's just get some damage in. Not going to block it. No, sir. Man, I wish we had a Lotus Field right now. Well, that's good too, though. The problem is if he has a Murderous Rider. So let's just wait a minute. We don't have any way of defending that at the moment. I kind of want to just deluge. I mean, he could have something, right? We'll just swing for one. Yeah, let's just deluge. I want to try to have a way to defend the Teferi. He's only got 3 cards in hand, so I mean, we're in pretty good shape here. Try to find a Trawler, Absorb. What's he going to take? A Protector or a Portable Hole? That is fine. Do not care about those. Those are just to slow the game down, sir. What is this? Whenever a player discards a card, when you get to player discards a card, that player conjures a duplicate card in their hand and perpetually gains in the spin mana, so what now? Well, I can destroy this. I mean, that's so he gets a Portable Hole. Okay. Interesting. So he's gonna Portable Hole. Let me spend mana this over. Okay. Cool. You'll pay 2, bro. You want it to work. Gotta pay 2. Okay. Sure. My turn, my turn. Well, now we can't have the Murderous Rider, so I'm... Ooh. That's good. Let's go Lotus Field. Fateful Absence. Oh, that's good too. I mean, do we just do that, or we... I don't want to get a Thought Seize. I mean, we can protect this thing pretty good right now. Let's just do that. This is a game winner against black decks. I'm not going to block. We'll say that though. No. Let's get rid of the... I don't like that it has Death Touch. That's not the best thing ever. I think we're getting rid of the Protector here. As much as I would love to cast it, I can still benefit from... but he gets to cast a Protector now? Wonderful. Really don't like that card. Not a big fan of that card. Actually, if he casts the Protector, that is fine. Okay, I'm just gonna Fateful Absence of that stupid thing. Each player discards a non-land card. Great. I don't want the Protector back now. This is annoying. It's a legendary. They still just kill it. It's legendary. It is legendary. That just rarely happens. Oh my god. Was this like a... I get the Proctor back? The Protector back? What? I don't understand what just happened there. Okay. I have 6 mana? What is that, 3 mana? Let's just... He's got a Fateful Absence though, but I can protect myself. Okay. Didn't get that. I'm gonna wait on the Lotus Field just because I can maximize its value next turn. No attacks, end turn. Pull up the Charm. we gotta have that stupid card. Okay. You can kill him. You should definitely kill Teferi. You really gonna try to kill this again? Okay. Just gonna discard that. You can't cast my Lotus Field, so. Alright, your annoying deck. What? You can cast the Proctor. That's annoying. So he's gonna kill my Teferi now? I mean, I can just swing in and gain some life and board wipe, I don't know. Okay. Sure. Stop stealing all my good cards, you jackass.
I'll have a better plan next time.
Okay. I took my Deluge. He's really just taking all my crap right now. It's really fucking annoying. I mean, I can just, let me just swing in. He wants to block, he can block. I'm tired of that card anyways. I'd rather it die. Sure. What? Really, with the land? Okay. I mean, I'm really not that worried about that thing. That's Vantress here, Doomskar next turn. Good job. Nothing. I could just kill that, right? Yeah, I'm going to. Okay, sure. You could put a Lotus Field, then Doomskar. It's always nice. Okay. Kind of want a Vantress and just save the field of run for when he does that. That's absolutely good. The Doomskar is probably good too. Do we have enough? Yeah, I think we do, right? Yeah, we do. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So we're gonna decline. What is he saying oops for? People are so stupid in this game, I swear. Nice. I'm just gonna play Field of Ruin, Lotus Field, and just kill that stupid hive. That's good to kill too. See what he does though. Both of those. This guy with these lands are annoying. That is perfectly fine. I don't care if he messes up life. Okay, cool. Goodbye, hive. No more for you. Stupid. Yep. Okay. Nice. Let's go ahead and get rid of that stupid thing. Tired of that thing. That's what portable hole is in the deck for. That's what it was there for. Okay, good game, I guess. Ooh, is that what I think it is? Through the door, through the window, I don't care. Let's just, let's smack him actually. Fire! Do we want this? I think we do, right? We have 3/6 right now. We don't need the Doomskar per se. No, we don't. This is pretty much just game over for you, bro. Yeah, if he does anything big, we just end the turn. Until your next turn, whenever opponent attacks you, Planeswalker control, they discard a card if they can't. No! What do we have? Murderous Rider? Good game. Good game, champ! Oh my god, it ranked back up. This deck is so much fun. Oh yeah. By the way, what am I playing? This is what I'm playing. Oop, not that. That is a different version of this similar deck. Playing this one. This deck is a lot of fun. So you're doing the 3 Stifle, 3 Protect, Proctor. I don't know why I keep calling it Protector. I feel like it just should be called a Protector because it really does a great job protecting me. It's a really cool looking character. So Stifle, the Proctor, and the Discontinuity are 9 different ways to get your Lotus Field on there without sacrificing your land. So essentially ramps you up. Obviously the Protector does it the best, just because you just decline it. Like when he took my Protector, I just decline it. The idea is to ramp up quickly into Teferi, because Teferi, using your +1 to untap Lotus Fields is disgusting, as you saw. Once you get a few of those going, so what that does, it allows you to slam down a Shark Typhoon really early, sometimes as early as turn 4 if you get one with a Proctor or a Stifle early, or even a Discontinuity. Discontinuity is basically a backup way of that. If you don't get the Proctor or the Stifle early, you can use that for only 2 mana early in the game to play down your Lotus Field. And then, of course, later on in the game, you just end the turns, and that's amazing because you ramp up into Teferi's Ultimate, you create tons of Shark Typhoons, it's just a lot of fun. The 3 absorbs, I messed around with like Censor and Test of Talents, Jory, Disruption, all different ways of playing this. The reason I chose Absorb is because it's a hard counter and gain a little bit of life, because sometimes you don't get all the the cute little combinations of things to get ramped up, and you need to have hard counters and gain a little bit of life. I could have made a 4th Absorb, but I just feel like Trawler is a game ender. In this particular case, they had flyers with Death Touch, so it was kind of weird, and they stole my Fateful Absence. But normally against mono black, if anything, Trawler just destroys them because they can't do anything. It's just hexproof. Hullbreaker, this could be a 4 Shark Typhoon. I mean, I have one Hullbreaker in the sideboard already, but I just figure it's such an awesome card, and you can ramp up so quickly. And I already have 3 Typhoons, so it's just another way to win the game. I did play another version of this deck where it was just like 3 Hullbreakers, and that deck's sweet. But again, you need a little bit of life gain later in the game. It's just good to have different ways of winning the game against different opponents. Sometimes it's good to create an army of sharks. Sometimes it's good to have life gain. Sometimes it's good to use the Hullbreaker and basically remove everything from the board. And obviously Hall of the Storm Giants is another win con. That's why there's 2 of them in here. I rarely use Ardenvale anymore. I might even take that out. It's just in this particular version, you get to 7 mana so easily that Hall of the Storm Giants is often what you're using. Ardenvale's nice though to create blockers, so I don't think I want to take it out. I did choose to put the 2 Field of Ruins because it's too good right now. There's so many lands that attack you and you're in control, and that's, if you don't have ways to deal with that, you're just going to lose. Like you see here, like they tried to use that Hive of the Tyrant, or whatever it's called, and just Field of Ruin pretty much saved the game. I don't care if they hurt their own life to draw a couple cards because I have counter spells I have in the turn. This is also an amazing counterspell, because I let them play a big spell or something, and then I just end the turn and exile that card. So that's really cool. That's why I kind of went that route. It's just a really fun card. 2 Deluge. Deluge is still really good. You also ramp up into the flashback cost a lot easier. I've toyed around with 3 of these, but again, you need other tools. You can't just play a bunch of Deluge, and you need other things. You still need counterspell. Stifle is also a really good counter some of those abilities. That comes in handy more than you realize, not just for yourself, for the Lotus Field. 4 Fateful Absence, because the Proctor has this little thing where you have to pay 2, and that actually matters with Portable Hole. You have to pay 3 for the Portable Hole. Or Seal Away, you have to pay... Do I have a Seal Away? I think I may have taken it out. Did I take it out? I guess I took it out. I thought I had a Seal Away in here, but maybe I put it out for one of these. But yeah, so it makes everything cost more, and that actually is why you need 4 of these. And I want to play the maximum amount just because it deals with Planeswalkers and creatures, plus it's just a really good removal spell to protect Teferi anyways. The coolest thing about this list, though, is like, when you untap a Lotus Field, or even early before I untapped, I feel like in one game, you just hold up a Charm, and that's disgusting. Like, I protected Teferi. Well, that was with Absorb that one game, but just holding up the Charm is so nice for essentially one mana. And you find ways to cheat it into play, basically. So it's nice because Control needed a way to ramp up. All these other decks have so many ways to ramp up, and then once they get into like that heavy mana, and you're still sitting there at 6 or 7 mana, just like trying to hold your one counterspell, like it's not enough. But this, ramping up, getting Teferi on turn 3 some games, getting Shark Typhoon on turn 4, Trawler on turn 4, it's such a cool feeling. I think you can pull off a Hullbreaker on turn 4, right? Well, technically you could do it turn 4, yeah. But I've never done that yet, but it's possible. You'd have to get 2 Lotus Field down, maybe have a Proctor you play on turn 2. Guess that still wouldn't be turn 4 though. Well, you could if you had it Teferi. If you went Teferi into Hullbreaker and then you flashed it in after Teferi untapped or something, you could do that. Yeah. But either way, just the fact that that's a possibility shows you what I'm talking about. Again, this could be a 4th Shark Typhoon. I was playing this mostly as 4th Shark Typhoon, but I just decided I love this card and I just want to use it. I feel like you play better when you enjoy the version of the deck you're playing with. And then the mana is typical, although I just don't use Glacial Fortress. Deserted Beach is just better to me because most of the time it's your 3rd land anyways. Occasionally you'll have to sacrifice with a Lotus Field and get rid of your other 2 lands, and then Deserted Beach will be your 2nd land coming into play after that. But that rarely happens. I mean, with the 9 different ways of getting the Lotus Field in, you usually don't have problems, and I usually just wait to play it. I mean, you don't have to play it, so. Because at the end of the day, it's still Control, and Control's still viable. It still has a chance versus most decks. So you don't necessarily need the ramp, but it's really nice. I mean, another thing you can do too to kind of cheat it in is, even if you don't have one of those, those 3 cards, you play the Teferi with 5 mana, and then you play the Lotus Field, and then all the mana that, you just side 2 of those mana that are tapped, and you just sacrifice them to the ones you don't need as much or whatever. And then you can untap the Lotus Field and still have 4 mana up after playing Teferi. So that's really cool because you can hold up an Absorb or Charm depending on what mana you have up. And then Doomskar is just the choice of Wrath because you're playing a Doomskar once you foretell it, which foretelling it is better anyways because then you can't thought seize it away from you all the time or things like that. And then you just can play it for 3 mana for one Lotus Field essentially, and then untap your Lotus Field and your full mana. One of the coolest things is when you untap and you can play like an Absorb and then Deluge because you have so much mana. I do one Authority just because it doesn't go great with Proctor, but sometimes it's still necessary, like Goblins or decks like that. Proctor does do work versus those decks, but you still need more than just a Proctor. 3 Rest in Peace for, those decks. Croc says definitely you take out Proctor. You don't want them playing a Crocs on turn 2 as a 6/6. That's not a good thing. You probably take out these 3, and I don't even know. Add in 3 portables for sure, the 3 rest in peace. Take out probably Hullbreaker and the Deluges. That would be the main things I would pull in against Crocs, and then depending on what their list is. That's a pretty easy. Stifle is actually still really good against Crocs because they can't like do certain things at different times. That is a tougher matchup. Humans, you have a really good chance against now because of Proctor. They hate that card. That card slows them down. You can block them. None of their little creatures can trigger because they don't usually have mana to pay for it. Like I played one the other night, and I countered the first Spellbind. I think I went first, which is always nice because I always seem to go second versus that deck. It was just the best of one. I countered the first Spellbinder, and then the next one came down, and Proctor, they couldn't pay for it, so they didn't get to steal a card, so it was just a crappy 3/1 flyer. And then I think I countered the next one, and then they played some of their other stuff, and it just slows them down. They couldn't attack me because none of their little abilities trigger. And that deck is an awful matchup for normal control. It's unwinnable, but this deck I beat it almost every time. It's really good against Elves, the Proctor, because you already have a decent matchup versus Elves, just because of Charm and Doomskar and Trawler and Typhoon and all that. But yeah, that can be a tough matchup if they get the nuts. It's good against Gruul. It's good against Shamans because of Proctor, if you get the Proctor out, but you can still Stifle them, which is nice too. Stifle is so... I really enjoyed using Stifle. There's little things that Stifle does for 1 mana, and it's so cool because it has such a good use in my deck where it just helps me ramp up. So, but that's the list. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Peace.